Tell me when.
Go. All right. So we are going to be talking about what leadership means in the role of the resident assistants. Now you're going to have a few papers, handouts in front of you there. One is going to be the statement or the integration of faith in learning at work. The next is going to be the doctrinal statement. The third is going to be a copy of the application, which you all should recognize. We're going to focus on a couple of the questions on there. The last is going to be a very short survey. It just helps me in how I'm presenting, providing me any feedback. So on the integration of faith and learning, there's just a couple things I want to highlight here. This information is also all found on the Grand Canyon website under the GCU Experience page when you scroll down. When it comes to the integration of faith and work, so if you think about it, you're a resident assistant. It's kind of like your job. You're in charge of this group of people that are living on your floor. You have to make sure if there's any disagreements, if there's any arguments, things are settled, they don't get out of hand. The integration of faith and learning may be understood as the scholarly process of joining together knowledge of God and knowledge of the universe for the sake of developing true, comprehensive, and satisfactory understandings of humans and the world they inhabit. What that basically means is that taking our knowledge of God, taking our knowledge of the universe, we then apply that to everything that we do. It is the institutional integrity and a matter of practical wisdom. Now, the way we apply this is within the context of how we honor God, we serve neighbors, and we contribute to the advancement of society. Work represents a vital opportunity to integrate Christian convictions, ethical principles, and vocations and that glorify God and benefit others. All right, peanut gallery, chill it out here. If you have any questions, hold on to them, okay? All right. So GCU's doctrinal statement is what shapes, identifies our mission and the vision of our university. We're going to go around and we're going to take turns reading the doctrinal statement. Now, what you're going to notice is that every one of these statements begins with "we believe." It basically breaks down everything we believe in regards to Christianity. So as we go around, we're going to read one at a time. So if you want to go ahead and start, read the first one for me.
We believe the Bible, the Old and New Testament scriptures to be inspired, the only infallible, true, authoritative word of God.
Okay, go ahead.
We believe that there is one God, eternally existent in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. We bow in God.
Oh, sorry, I got cut off. We believe.
We believe in God the Father, the Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, of all that is seen and unseen.
We believe in the
Deity
of our Lord Jesus Christ, the only Son of God, for us and for our salvation. He
came
down from heaven, was
incarnate
of the Holy Spirit and the Virgin Mary, and became true human being
fully God.
Being fully God and perfect man, he performed miracles and lived in a sinless life.
Okay, go ahead with the next one.
We believe Jesus Christ suffered
Vicarious
and atoning death through the shedding of his blood. He was buried, and on the third day was resurrected in his body. After which he ascended to be seated at the right hand of the Father. He will come again in glory to judge the living and the dead, and his kingdom will have
no end. Okay, so we'll kind of stop it right there. this just kind of goes along with the beliefs of Christianity, which is what the basis of Grand Canyon University. It is a Christian university. The reason why I'm pointing these things out, and as you recall on the application on the second page, there were 4 essay questions specifically about your walk with Christ and what that means in being a leader. So the number 13 said, briefly describe your relationship and journey with Jesus Christ. Number 14 said, what do you think it means to be a leader and what makes you qualified to lead others? Number 15 said, describe what you think a Christ-like community looks like. And number 16 said, how do you deal with confrontation, both the receiving and giving of? In terms of leadership and in terms of being a Christian, why would it be important for a resident assistant, somebody who was looking after those that they're in charge of, to have a strong Christian faith at a Christian school? Why do you think that would be? Maybe leading by example. So if you're walking in the Christian faith, if you're carrying yourself as a Christian would, that is going to carry out in your day-to-day activities. You're not going to be likely to have arguments. You're not likely going to be in confrontations because that's not how Jesus would do it. You're more likely to be understanding. You're more likely to be sympathetic. You're more likely to be, okay, let's sit down together. You say your side, express yourself, what it is that the disagreement or situation is about, and then you get to express your side. Through listening to each other, you're then able to come to a common ground. In having that relationship with Christ, it keeps you in line. You don't let your emotions get in the way. The secular world is where everything gets all crazy. Now, obviously with Grand Canyon, they do welcome students from every walk of life. Not every student will be a Christian, but it's through our faith and our understanding and our compassion. We're not forcing Christianity on anybody. We're simply saying this is how we want to approach it so that we can maintain harmony and unity. Leadership is not just about telling people what to do. Leadership is not just about feeling like you're the big boss. Leadership is about making sure others are taken care of, making sure you reach out. It's like your little community. By keeping touch points, by just passing in the hall, hey, how are you? How's it going? Having that friendship, that relationship. It doesn't quite make it feel like you're so much of a boss, but it makes them feel as if you've got what I like to call an open door policy. It means that no matter what it is, no matter what the issue, no matter what the situation, you'll always be able to come to me. So leadership is not just a situation of, I'm going to tell you to go do something, or, okay, you took this from so-and-so, okay, you're going to go, just pay them, or just think of some kind of a punishment. It's not so much controlling, it's about guiding. It's about helping the people that you're overseeing to be better themselves. How much time do I have left?
9 minutes. You got Ezra at 9 minutes and 14 seconds.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of role play. And what this is going to entail is I'm going to give you a situation that you may encounter as a resident assistant, that you were going to use your tools, your leadership skills. All of you were chosen because you exemplify leadership skills. You were probably youth leaders and or very prominent individuals in your churches, very involved. That is another reason why you were chosen to do this position. because it shows that you can work with others. So we're going to be putting those together. I'm going to provide the scenarios to you. We're going to take a few minutes to kind of practice, determine what you want to say, and then we'll come back. We'll put everything together. That sound great?
Mhm.
All right.